Y'all killing me with this.
Here's the worst part, though. Is like, they'll sit there and ask each other stuff. They'll leave like 45 seconds of pause in between. I'm not kidding. And there's no other excuse. They have to be missing something. They have to be on something or high on drugs or missing brains. Something's happening with these two. But it ain't normal, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, sometimes I think about what it would be like if I were like another ethnicity, you know? You ever imagine like that? Like if you was an Asian guy? Like if you could handle it?
No,
You ever had dreams like that where you're Asian?
I'm not sure if you have those when you're black.
What the fuck? Yo, and here's the thing. They're not trying to be funny. They're not trying. I find this hilarious. That's what's fucking crazy to me. I was watching this interview laughing my ass off. And it wasn't because of anything that they were saying in particular. It was how they were interacting with each other. If you watch this, like, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this again. If you watch this, it starts off with awkward silence. It continues with awkward silence. Theo asks him one question, takes forever to get the question out of his goddamn mouth. Once he finishes the question, more awkward silence. And then Katt finishes it off with saying, I don't think that you ever have dreams of being Asian when you're black. You know, it's like, what? What is happening here? These interactions are priceless.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Awkward.
Yeah, sometimes I think about what it would be like if I were like another ethnicity, you know? You ever imagine like that? Like if you was an Asian guy? Like if you could handle it?
No,
You ever had dreams like that where you're Asian?
I'm not sure if you have those when you're black. Like,
now watch. Listen to this. Listen to the thing that comes out of Katt's mouth next. And here's the thing. Surprisingly, nobody has talked about this online. I not that I've seen. Nobody has even mentioned the fact that he said this even once. Listen to this.
I'm saying I was born black. So I was born a superior being, a superb specimen, if you will, as far as human creations are concerned.
So Theo Von just gets done asking this short asshole if he's ever had dreams about being Asian. You ever have dreams like that, Katt Williams? You ever have a dream of being 3 Asian frogs in a jumpsuit? Every time I talk about Theo, it's always just squirrels in a jumpsuit or frogs in a jumpsuit, lizards in a jumpsuit. So Theo's looking at Katt. He goes, "Hey, Katt, man, you ever have dreams that you were 3 Asian squirrels in a jumpsuit? You know what I mean? You ever have dreams of being Asian, Katt?" And Katt's sitting there telling him no, because he's black. And the fact that he's black, he was born a more superior being to an Asian man. What is happening here? This is what I'm saying. Hey, I hate to be the one to break this to you all. Black people can be racist too. Like, I know that's a controversial take, but it's true. Black people can actually be racist. Like, really racist. I'm talking like to the point to where they're like, yo, white people are the devil. I'm more super. Look at this guy right here. I was born a more superior being than the Asian man or woman. What are you, fucking nuts? Imagine that. Imagine if he asked Theo that question. Hey, Theo Von, you ever have dreams of being black? And Theo goes, nah, man. I ain't never have no dreams about being black, Katt Williams, because I was born white. I was born a more superior being, man. Like, could you imagine that? If he had said that to him, the internet would be going fucking nuts. You know? So what? Because Katt Williams is a fucking 4'3" black guy? He can sit there and fucking talk about how he was born a more superior being than Asian people because he's black? That was nuts to me to hear. Listen to this in full. This is crazy. Katt Williams. This guy is better than Asians in every way. Just for simply being born black. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, sometimes I think about what it would be like if I were like another ethnicity, you know? You ever imagine like that? Like if you was an Asian guy? Like if you could handle it?
No,
You ever had dreams like that where you're Asian?
I'm not sure if you have those when you're black. Like, I'm saying I was born black, so I was born a superior being, a superb specimen, if you will, as far as human creations are concerned. So I never wanted to be anything other than that.
See, I'm surprised that Theo didn't cut him off because Theo's the type of idiot. Like when Katt goes, "Oh, I was born black." I'm surprised Theo didn't go, "Oh, I'd never noticed that until right now." You know, Theo's the type of person to say some stupid shit like that as a joke. He'd be like, "Oh, that's actually never crossed my mind, Mr. Williams. I never even noticed that you were black. I never noticed how superior you were to the Asian people." And then you just listen to the pauses in between. Like, these guys are retarded.
Wanted to know how other people felt. So I didn't,
But you never like thought I want to be that.
no.
Yeah.
No, but maybe some of that is because I didn't think that was possible.
See, so like this is crazy. You don't get the bit, bro. What's the matter, Williams? You can't fucking roll with Theo's punches. These two are literally doing this is like podcast jujitsu, because Theo. This is my gripe with this guy. Okay? Theo is not that stupid. He is not as stupid as he portrays himself to be. But that's why people like him. Because of how aloof he is. The stupid stuff that comes out of his mouth. You know? Like at 3 squirrels in a jumpsuit. You know, Mountain Dew is crazy. Or whatever he says. I had 2 black brothers. One of them was 13 feet tall. You know, they put chandeliers on his head when he was 12 years old, you know? Says all that stupid shit. That's why people like him. It's an act. It's all part of his whole comedy shtick thing, you know what I mean? There's no way that anyone would put up with this asshole if he was like this 24-7. No way. I refuse to believe that. So now he's trying his hardest to be funny and stupid, right? And Katt Williams is trying his hardest to be insightful and serious and cool. So these two are basically doing a fucking episode of podcast jujitsu, trying to outmaneuver one another with the shit that comes out of their mouth. They're both sitting there awkward as hell, trying to think before they speak, which is causing awkward pauses, which drove me insane. You can tell the way I do my podcast. I'm just talking the whole goddamn time. We don't have time to sit there and think about the shit that's going to come out of our mouths here at Lost Aux Media. We just go with it. Okay? So to listen to these guys, it throws me off. Their cadence, the whole 9. And to think people are fucking lining up to lap this shit up, it drives me crazy.
I don't think they're blockages. You're very open-minded.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, they're not blockages. Yeah, just
you're not dealing with blockage. You're dealing with uncertainty as to who you are in the universe and whether or not you belong in the places you feel like you.
Man, that's interesting. That is kind of how I feel. Yeah, because I'm always thinking of what this other thing would be like, kind of.
Right.
This is the thing. Everybody falls for this. Katt Williams is like the greatest con artist in podcasting. He didn't say anything there either. It's like he just says like really vague shit that could apply to anyone. You see this type of shit where you have like you ever see those like conferences or whatever? It'll be like someone on stage speaking and they're like, I can speak with the dead. Does anybody have a relative whose name begins with J, K, L, M, N, I, O, P? And then someone goes, I know someone named Peter. They go, Peter, okay. And then they start doing that whole shtick. Peter, he's alive. No, he's dead. And they go, yeah, he's dead. And they go, oh, well, I mean, there's a 50-50 shot at guessing that. He has blonde hair. And then they look at the person to read their reaction. I'm seeing blonde hair, blue hair, yellow hair, brown hair. And then the person goes, brown hair. They go, brown hair. Yes, he has brown hair. So, it's like all like a thing like that. Katt Williams, he just says like some vague shit that could apply to anybody. Theo Von eats it up. He goes, oh, yeah, man. I have felt like that way one time ever in my entire life. You're like a genius, man.
Blockages, maybe?
I don't think they're blockages. You're very open-minded.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, they're not blockages. Yeah, just
you're not dealing with blockage. You're dealing with an uncertainty as to who you are in the universe and whether or not you belong in the places you feel like you.
Man, that's interesting. That is kind of.
Every single person ever has had that thought. Ever. Like legitimately ever. And then he finishes, Theo's like, man, that's interesting. Look at how satisfied this guy is. This guy looks over at the producer. He's like, yeah, man, I do this shit all goddamn day, man. I'm Katt fucking Williams, man. I was a pimp once and Friday After Next, brother. Like, Theo Von, you cannot have this guy on your podcast. Seriously, what the hell is this? Now watch this. Theo Von's about to start bumming some ciggies off of Katt. I thought Theo quit smoking. Watch this asshole smoking cigarettes.
Like, where did that kind of stuff affect you, like when you were younger, do you feel like?
I got it all from books. Like, I got it all from books. Like,
what are you smoking, Katt? Sir? Brother?
You smoking?
Look at the desperation on this guy's face. He like leans into it. He's like looking real hard at those cigarettes. What you smoking, Katt? Sir? Brother? N-word? My dude? Deuterino? Like, he's sitting there begging for this goddamn
books. Like,
what are you smoking, Katt? Sir? Brother?
You smoking?
If it's not pot, I can smoke it.
What a dork.
He said, if it's not pot, I can smoke it. Yeah, it's for certain pot.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, brother. Yeah.
Sorry, if you needed a cigarette, you could have one.
Yeah, I might have a cigarette with you, man.
Sure.
Look at that.
What you're getting ready to have is not even available in this place that we live in. I mean,
what?
Exclusive.
California. L.A.?
Yeah. Oh, they don't have Newports here?
Yeah, they're not allowed to do menthols. So racist.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's weird. You can burn down a whole town, but you can't have a Newport.
Right.
That's how gay California is. You can't even buy menthol cigarettes in California.
And your blackness begins.
Yeah.
Look at that. Katt Williams, he gives this guy one Newport, and he introduces and he invites him into the club. Come on, man. I want to be black. That's fucked up. Like, what do I gotta do for my blackness to begin? I've bummed 1 million Newports off of black dudes before. And now one of them has ever told me that this is where my blackness begins. Katt, you cannot hand this guy passes because he's retarded enough. He'll use them. Okay? This guy will actually say the N-word. I've actually watched an episode of him drop the N-word before. He had to bleep it out. Theo's crazy, bro. Theo definitely drops hard R's behind closed doors. Do you think I'm lying? No. If you think I'm lying at home, you listening at home, you think I'm lying, You start doing comedy, get famous, become friends with Theo Vaughn, and then hang out with them. I guarantee you he says the N-word all goddamn day. Okay? And then report back to me. I want to know the details.
And your blackness begins.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And that's how Theo finishes that one off.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir, master. That one threw Katt for a goddamn loop. Yes, sir, master. Theo smoking a goddamn Newport with. That is the. Katt is onto something. That is the blackest thing you could possibly be doing. Smoking a Newport with Katt Williams and then saying, yes, sir. Like you're a goddamn slave. Like, and then Katt Williams laughing, loving it up.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Was that it?
I love that a lot.
Yes, sir.
That's
We had some
it.
cool.
Theo's black. Dude, Theo, look, this guy is officially black. I mean, because what just happened right there is the blackest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Only thing that would make it blacker is if there was a fucking fire alarm beeping in the goddamn background. That would be the only thing that would make that whole situation blacker than what it was. Now, listen to this. This guy, dude, I'm telling you. No, let's listen. They start smoking. Katt finally starts smoking that joint. This happens like, I'm not even kidding, like almost 15 minutes later. He was gonna start smoking that joint when Theo asked him to bum a cigarette. Katt's gonna start smoking that joint. More awkward shit. More people not saying nothing. It's all the same shit. This was happening the entire interview. And it seriously, it blows my mind. You getting so many people commenting on this goddamn thing. Like this is gonna be the interview of 2025, dude. It ain't. I'm telling you, it ain't. Go and watch it for yourself.
What are you married or not, Katt?
I have wives, but no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a happy man.
Yeah, sometimes I've been thinking a lot about getting married, but I don't know if sometimes it's like an outside pressure that I feel or if it's just like something I would like to have that family, you know? Like that, you know, I think you always have like an idea of what a family is, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel like that's something I want to try to make happen, you know? It seemed like.
Theo's the type of person that he's like, yeah, I would like to like try it for like a couple weeks, you know what I mean? Try it on for size, and then if I don't like it, maybe I could return the baby or something like that, you know? Maybe exchange the baby for 3 squirrels in a jumpsuit or something, you know what I mean?
Like it would be a real challenge.
Scared of marriage, but I was scared of divorce. Like my parents didn't get divorced. My parents are still together.
Oh, wow.
So I always felt like you only do this one time, you know? And I was always more happy of the bullets I had dodged and the people that, wow, I thought I would have married her. Like I was ready to marry, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then
Then you'll see them years later and you're like, oh.
You're like, oh my God. So yeah, happiness is what I'm after, not titles or idealistic situations. Like I just want to provide happiness and be provided that as well. And if you can get that situation, regardless of what it's called, that's gonna be nice.
Maybe I get too stuck on maybe I sometimes do get too like feeling like I have to fill in the blanks as opposed to what do I really want to create.
I might have been wrong, bro. These brothers actually sound like they're about to start dropping the hottest mixtape of fucking 2025 talking about this serious situation. Theo Vaughn wanting to get married and shit. But the beginning of that, like the beginning of that interaction is what gets me. Look at
What
it.
Are you married or not, Katt?
I have wives, but no.
Yeah.
See, it's so awkward, bro. The whole thing. And then Katt's sitting there like he's taking those pauses because that whole fucking little monologue, whatever you want to call it, that we just heard, he's thinking that up in his head. He goes, all right, Theo Vaughn just asked me this question. I'm about to see where I can take this, you know? Now let's listen to this.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.